2015 has been the first year of the governance transition. It's been the creation of a new team. And I think the very strong results are a tribute to the work of the team and the success of this transition. With an organic growth of 4.4% in sales, a margin improvement of 17 basis points, an EPS recurring growing by 8.4% last year. The results of Danone have been exactly in line with our objectives, with our guidance, and more importantly for me, for the first time, our margin is improving after several years of decline. So this is a very important moment of change, building the future on the basis of our 4 categories. So all this bodes well on a wide geographic growth, and a growth which has been already significant, but more importantly, profitable this year. 2015 has been a year of strong delivery, but also a year of preparation of the future. In July, we gathered 80,000 Danoners around the planet to discuss about a manifesto, the Danone Manifesto for Alimentation. This is calling for a change in the behaviors of eating and drinking practices to become healthier and more sustainable. More sustainable because we believe that food is going to be increasingly complex. Inflation will rise in raw material input prices. Agriculture needs to be more sustainable. Our natural resources are more scarce than ever. Plastic, water, milk are very important resources for us, and we have decided to organize our management of these resources not only as a supply chain, but as cycles. Entering into the circular economy will be one of Danone's major transformations in the next 5 to 10 years to achieve these goals. And we have continued to prepare the future also through the development of our strategy in Africa, where in 2015 we have increased several of our investments in Africa, and we have engaged in several important partnerships last year. Of course, the partnership with our 100,000 Danoners, investing more than we did in the past on the development of their talents, the talent of all of us in the teams, but also external talents. And for instance, we have an agreement since the COP21 on the UN on climate change with Veolia that will help us enable these changes in Danone and for Danone. In many ways, 2015 has been preparing the future on the important levels of Danone 2020. In 2016, we will have 2 main priorities. One will be to build the first step of the transformation of Danone. And among the important projects that we have this year, there is One Danone. One Danone is a project to build the backbone of our organizations in 30 different clusters of geographies to ensure that we have a solid, sustainable growth with support of finance, general secretary, HR, ISIT, in a mutualized and more expert, robust organization than today. For 2016, we have another set of very important priorities. Deliver profitable growth. In this very volatile, uncertain environment in which we operate, I have chosen not to accelerate the growth, but to consolidate its profitability. I'm very confident that our 4 categories will contribute to this objective this year. Of course, I expect early life nutrition to continue to drive very significant growth, including sustainably in China. I expect water to continue to drive its growth while transitioning Mizone in China on the back of the success of plain water, our Volvic, Evian and many other brands, but also aqua drinks, which have been very successful and will continue. I expect medical nutrition with the success of Neocate and our allergies and metabolics to continue to thrive around 6 or 7% top line growth this year. And we are very confident that after the rebound of growth in dairy in the USA, the continued growth in Latin America, despite Brazil this year, the continued growth in very difficult circumstances in Russia for dairy, this year will be the year where in Europe we will complete the turnaround of our dairy business, ending the year in a positive note on sales in Europe. I'm confident that our top line will grow 3 to 5% organic in 2016, and more importantly, that we will be able to come from a slight increase in margin to a solid increase in margin. All of this bodes well for the future of what we want to create, which is a long-term equation of growth, which will be solid, strong, profitable, sustainable, and we will be able, in the Danone model, to share the value of this growth with our farmers, with our suppliers, with our customers, with our consumers, with our employees, and with our shareholders. Thank you.